I don't like using the word fascism unless I can explain
I know.
the history of it.
That's why I actually prefer corporatism. At least
Yeah.
it's new and fresh.
Yeah. But obviously, there's this great quote by Orwell that the word fascism is now used so often as basically a way to call somebody an asshole.
Yeah.
He doesn't use the word asshole, but that's what he's saying, that it has no meaning. But obviously, in economics, fascism is government control of the means of production.
Mm-hmm.
Not ownership, but control.
Exactly. So your industries remain privately owned, but the control is transferred to elite power structures that are outside of them. And industry often welcomes this. That's the thing. They're going for that. Just the other day, Ford took a $8.6 billion loan from the government to develop their fleet of electric cars. Okay, so they're pretty levered up company. They've been losing a lot of money. They welcome a bailout of sorts, but in exchange for which they're going to thrive. But in exchange for which they have to give up control of the design and manufacture of their own product.
They'll be captured, but they won't have to deal with competitors, upstarts with
There
better
you go.
technologies and better ideas.
Yeah.
What is your sense? I mean, I think the ultimate example of this kind of collusion between government and business is the production and mandating of certain vaccines. The requirement was not that you get vaccinated. The requirement was, here's the ones that we want you to take.
Yeah, they've been trying to develop mRNA technology for the better part of 20 years, and this is their chance to unleash it on the population. Now, I had been distracted from the centrality of the pharmaceutical industry in the COVID response because, I just didn't see it. A lot of my friends were very aware from the very first time that there was an encouragement of public panic. It's like, I get it. So we just lose up all our liberty. Then they manufacture the antidote, and they force us to get it, and the pharma becomes rich. Is that what's going on here? Now, if you had told me that in March or April, I wouldn't have believed you. Now, I have to be clear on this. Like, I knew from the very beginning that you could never have an effective vaccine for this virus. You can effectively vaccinate against really stable pathogens like polio and smallpox, right? Those work because those aren't constantly mutating. But there are other pathogens that you have many different changes of clothes. It's like a large wardrobe. Evening wear, summer, spring. They're changing all the time. Those you can't manufacture vaccines against. They've had a hell of a time with the flu vaccine. It's not really a vaccine. It's a kind of therapeutic. It's a hit and miss. And that's why most people just don't bother with it, and that's probably right. But I knew there could never be a vaccine. But here's what happened to me. When they announced the vaccine, I thought, well, this is ridiculous. We're not going to vaccinate our way out of this pandemic. I knew that for sure. I figured it was just sort of profiteering. And also, there was a problem with lockdowns that there was never an end game. We're locked down, and then what? It was not clear.
3 more weeks.
Yeah, just wait 2 weeks.
Just Easter.
Yeah, but there was no way to stop it. There was no way to declare victory or whatever because I think Trump believed he was actually going to stop it from spreading. I mean, he was very confused.